What happened to that one dude you were going to do a pod with? The guy that always looks like he's on Jesse on Fire. Yeah, that was the original plan. Speaking of who I'm going to do a pod with, though. Demetrious Johnson. That's the plan anyway. I was speaking to him about it today. He messaged me today. And we were talking about it. Not directly about that. He messaged me asking what paddy means when he calls someone a helmet. So I had to explain that to DJ. But yeah, we're going to do a monthly pay-per-view recap with him, which would be good. I think so. The pig and the mouse and the pig, yeah. DJ, don't f*** you, little bro. I don't know, I feel like he did. I've been on the phone to him, you know. You guys know that? He's rung me while I was in my parents' kitchen once. Which is pretty cool. Chat, think about that. I started from my room, and now the storyline has led me to having a podcast show with the GOAT, the Natty GOAT, DJ. One of the greatest of all time. What a hell of a storyline that would be. That's weird, huh? We come a long way. Once I was talking to him about that over the phone, I kind of put it down and thought, damn, dude, that's weird. We have come a long way with this. I have come a long way with this. We have, I guess. I love DJ. Grew up watching him. I think he's the good type on the spectrum. All right. And DJ and you are bangers and mash. I feel like you helped DJ joke more. Yeah, me and DJ can laugh around. And you know what's good about me and DJ is he's not a UFC guy. You know? He's very obviously not a UFC guy. So I can actually discuss ONE FC stuff with him. Or I can be critical of the UFC without him wincing. Like if I was to do a pod with like a Bisping or a name like that at any point, there would still be this, oh, I work for ESPN, or oh, I work for the UFC. We can't talk about this. But DJ isn't allegiant to any of them. He's actually like I wouldn't say a free agent, but he's a free agent in terms of his content creation, you know, which makes it good. So we can on the UFC if we want and laugh about the GFL. Impression of Lucas copying your homework? You know what? I actually thought I'd seen my own video recommended in my timeline. It was Lucas. Dude, Lucas Tracy saw my Pimlet disagreement with him. And he thought, oh, bet, dude. Give me that content. My content now, dude. See ya. No, it's fair, though. It needs to be said, you know what I mean? There's certain things that are just like the unanimous take that should be had. It's like me saying that Lucas Tracy's copying my video for posting about a fight announcement or something, you know what I mean? But it is a little different, you know what I mean? It is a little bit more specific. It's taking my video. But, you know, hey, if someone did a video first and I wanted to heavily talk about it, I don't give a f if they did it first. I'm going to do it better. I know you're a Colby fan, so what did you think of Colby's interaction with Paddy? I found it to be completely silly. I really don't get his strategy right now. It's totally failing in my opinion. Yes or no, chat? This is my take on the Colby situation with Paddy. Colby Covington was walking around backstage, not really thinking he was going to get into some kind of beef. He saw Paddy Pimblett in a post-fight interview and thought in his head, I'll get a viral moment out of this. And just walked up to him and started going at him. Like, it wasn't like he's got a massive problem with Paddy, dude. That beef runs deep. It's because of what he said this time and that time. I bet you anything it was literally just Colby Covington walking around, seeing Paddy and thinking, hang on a minute, I can get a viral moment and just talk him for no reason. And then just went over there and did it. I don't think there's any plot to it or any of that. It's just Covington just found a free headline. You know? Spur of the moment decision, looked over and thought, oh, I could get a headline. Easy. Easy promotion. Go over there and do it. And I think it helps Paddy as well. You know? So Paddy should be kind of not thanking Colby for the interaction, but like, it's a free headline. And he can get an easy dunk on Colby, you know what I mean? Colby just put himself out there to kind of get dunked, you know? People are already coming around to Paddy, and now that he's against Colby, people are going to like him even more. Joe Pyfer talks about Lucas Tracy.
On criticizing fighters. He didn't say I don't understand the story. This dude literally has a channel that is based on criticizing fighters. He didn't say I wasn't good or anything or whatever, but as he says that on one hand, because I said in an interview I'd slap the fuck out of him, After I lost, I saw that I didn't even watch it, but I saw that there was a little thing that says that Pyfer got exposed. Bro, there's nothing about me that got exposed. I went out there, again, on my fourth fight, I fought 5 rounds, and I went the full 5 rounds. 90% of the fucking roster in 4 fights is not fighting 25 minutes and only losing by 1 round, bro. Get out of here. So the dude's a turd. He literally said people fucking suck. The guy does not fight. I can say what I want. I'm a fighter. I'm going to go in there and put it on the line. Same thing with people with Jamal Hill. It's like everybody's making fun of the guy because he got knocked out. It's like, bro, the dude was a former champion. He went out there, he put it on the line, and he fought his ass off. Like, cool, he got put to sleep, but he tried. He tried to stand and bang. You guys all want people to stand and bang, but then when they get knocked out, you guys say they suck. It's crazy, man.
Valid point at the end, to be fair, but he did get exposed by Jack Hermanson. There you go. Good shit from... I don't know why I never saw that before, dude. I know he referenced him once, but I didn't see that extra one. There you go. Pyfer must have just got off from a 36-hour shift at the salt mines. Yeah. Nah, dude. Let's go Lucas, dude. Lucas has his own niches in Joe Pyfer. Dude, if I was Lucas Tracy, you know, I would have gone full force at Joe Pyfer, you know. Tiny peen Pyfer, seething and coping again, yeah. That's good, dude. It's so funny that, you know, it's so funny when fighters get, like, actually annoyed at shit like that. It's such a, you know, Lucas isn't even that disrespectful. You know? Shit's funny, man.
No, he's not Jesse. You're a weirdo, Jesse. Why are you trolling, Jesse? You're always trolling. You streaming kick? How are you rating? Oh, I see. Oh, his YouTube. Shout out, Guru, bro. Shout out to him, bro. Legend. Hey, tell him thank you for sending you guys over. Means a lot.
Bro, I just watched what MMA Guru said or whatever with the raid. He's like, I don't think Max likes me. It's like, what?
Why he say that?
Yeah,
I never met him.
I don't know yeah, he's like, I don't know if Max likes me. I think he doesn't. It's like, oh,
Nah. I never met him. I never talked to him. I cannot not like you, bro. Everybody, he has some of his opinions, but he's right to have his own opinion, you know? And he don't ever harass me with opinions, so it's all respect, my guy.
Holloway lashed out at his chat calling you pig. He didn't lash out about it. I watched it. Don't lie. He didn't lash out about it. He said, it's kind of weird, man. Does the guy know you call him a pig? It's kind of weird, man. Hawaiians love you, pig. You'll fit right in, mate. Thank you for the $2, dude. Hey, let's go. Come on. Go and put it down there. Let's go, dude. Catch some fucking waves, man. We gonna find out Saturday night. Thank you for the $2. I know everyone always suggests a Holloway raid, but for some reason I thought he hated me. I don't know why. But for some reason I thought he hated me. It's, you know what it is? If I sense someone's a good person, I think that naturally they should hate me. So if someone's a good person and they don't mind me or they don't, I guess he doesn't know about me. Maybe if he knew about me, he would hate me. Watch what you say, Holloway, until you know about me, dude. This is the thing. I just assume every time someone's a good person, I just sort of think, yeah, he probably is going to hate me. I always think that. Whenever I'm interacting with someone, in the even in real life, on the rare occasion that I do, if I start sensing they're a good person, I was like, oh, they can't find out who I really am. This could be a disaster. Thank you for the 5. But I like Max Holloway, so I'm down to collab at some point in the future, get an interview. It'll be good. I want to ask him, hey, Holloway, are we going to find out Saturday night? Impression of Bryce Mitchell dreaming of demons tormenting and tempting him, but they all look like Sean Woodson. Why do all the UFC guys gamble on stream? I mean, yeah. I didn't think that's what Max would be doing, but listen, man. It pays a lot of money. I get it. I was offered it. I remember being offered a gambling thing a few years ago. I was offered a gambling thing to get paid something like $30K a month at the time for a year or two to gamble for a certain few hours a day. I don't know if it was 30K. I think it was something between 20 and 30K a month to take my streams onto a different platform and stream gambling for like a certain few hours a day, but I didn't go for it, I guess. But I imagine if that's for me back then, I mean, Max Holloway, probably get a little bit more. Or the same amount. It's good money, you know. Damn. No, I remember this. I didn't just make it up, chat. I mentioned this when it was happening that I got this offer of doing it. I even was tweeting about it at the time as well, asking and talking to people about it quite a bit. I did get an offer. It was a offer to go to a platform and stream for a certain few hours a day. Guru, we know you're only pushing for the Amovzar fight because Volt wipes the floor with him. Also, what if Drickus jumps over Hamzat's takedown attempt? Drickus Duplessis the type of guy to ragdoll Chimaev and sub him in a round. Who's with me? Fight starts. Chimaev's like going to fake a jab and go for a takedown. Drickus shoots a takedown at the same time that Chimaev does. Head clash, KOs Chimaev. Who's with me? Who's with me? Drickus sprawls a takedown from Chimaev. They head clash and he fucking just dies. Face first on the canvas. Ding! And then birds start chirping around Chimaev's head. Woo! And then a ghost comes out of Chimaev's body, and then Drickus fights with that instead in like a puff of smoke. And then every time they pause the fight for a second, it's like they're in precarious positions. And in one of the positions, they're like dancing with a waltz, and then they realize and go back to fighting again in a puff of smoke. All around the octagon. And then they come out again, and then all of a sudden, it's them two sort of sharing a meal. And they look up at each other and realize, and they start fighting again, and another puff of smoke. And then Drickus wins. Looney Tunes our fight. I mean, that's a Drickus fight, man. DDP plot armor is going to win. I insult MMA Central to bring back the intro, please. You want me to fucking terminate your channel, do you?